Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. But for today's video I am going to be doing a video about GSA foundation. This is the second part in my kind of like little foundation series. If you haven't seen the other video, I'll be sure to put it in the cards, which is on this side. Definitely going to be wrong, but anyway, it will be in the cards, so be sure to check that out as well, because I give you a proper overview of foundation courses in general, what you can expect, how much they cost, all those kind of things, so be sure to check them out. I will also be doing a third video in this series on Sunday, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. It's going to be a Q&A with all the questions that you guys have sent me in about foundation courses. So as most of you probably know, I did a foundation course at GSA, which is Guildford School of Acting. I'm currently first year at Erdang. I've just completed my first year, so I did my foundation course after sixth form. I had a great year at GSA. I absolutely loved it, and I just thought I'd do this video to give you guys a like personal insight into what it was like. Obviously you can get loads of information on GSA's website, but obviously they don't really give you opinions on the website. It's all just factual information. So I have written down some notes on my laptop just so I don't miss anything out for you guys, and if you have any questions be sure to leave them in the comments or message me on Instagram, whatever works best for you, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. So the first thing I was going to talk about is why I did a GSA foundation. So my story of how I ended up on foundation is kind of different to most people's. The majority of people that do a foundation auditioned for a BA course at GSA, didn't get in, so they got offered the foundation because they felt that they needed an extra year of training. However, I didn't actually apply for the BA degree course, I only applied for foundation. My initial plan when I finished school was I was going to the University of Glasgow to do history. I had my place, I'd accepted my place, I'd paid my deposit on accommodation, I basically was going. And then I'd always wanted to do musical theatre, but I felt that it maybe wasn't right for me, and because I was clever I should do a real degree, which means nothing, but I went to a very academic school, so that's kind of the way we were programmed to think. And then just during my A-levels I realised that I'd made a mistake and that I should be following my dream, as cliche as it sounds, but I needed to go for what I really wanted to do in life, and as long as I got good grades in my exams I could always fall back on them and do something else in the future. So I felt that a foundation was the right thing for me to do, because obviously I'd changed my mind so quickly. I needed to check that I'd made the right choice, so going straight into a 3-year course would have been very daunting in case I'd made the wrong decision, and also I wouldn't have been prepared for auditions or anything. I decided I wanted to do this in like May, so I think, to be honest, most auditions would have been closed, and yeah, the year just gave me that peace of mind that I had chosen the right thing, and then I could go on and start a 3-year course knowing I was in the right place. The reason I think I chose Guildford in the end was obviously because GSA was a school that I would have loved to go to, so it was good to be in an environment of a school that I wanted to be at. And also I did not want to be in central London. Obviously coming from Dubai, it's a very like kind of protected environment, and moving straight to central London would have scared me a lot. So being in Guildford was kind of the nice happy medium for moving away from home. So there was 26 people on my course. There's only was meant to be 25, but late application over here. I was very lucky that they took me and had 26 people on the course. However, I think 2 people in my year had dropped out before the end, so I think we ended with 24. However, it's important to note that GSA Foundation is much bigger now. I think the year below me had like 30 people, and I think they might be even taking 40 this year, so it is growing every single year. But they are splitting them into separate classes, so your classes shouldn't be any bigger, but it just is a generally bigger year group. So I've now written a list of the classes that we did, so I'm just going to read them out to you because I don't want to miss any. For dance, we did ballet twice a week, we did jazz twice a week, we did tap once a week, we did acting through song, we did singing rep, we had one-to-one singing lessons, we did a performance project, which was just like a rehearsal process for a show, which was really fun, and then we also had voice classes, and I think that was all of them. And then in the final term we did a showcase, which was a 6-week rehearsal period, and then we performed that, which was super fun. Now I think the main way in which they prepared us for auditions was doing loads and loads of audition material. Every week, if you had a new song, you could bring it and sing it in acting through song, sing it through with your singing teacher. Our rep classes were really well structured, that we had a composer each week that we had to learn a song from, and that helped us find loads of different songs. And then in the second term, rep was split into like category. So I actually found my audition song through singing rep, because I did, for comedy week, I did Right Hand Man, and then my rep teacher said to me, oh, that's really good for you, take it to your singing teacher. So I did that, did it with my singing teacher, and he said that'd be a good audition song, take it to acting through song. So I did that, and that's kind of how most people find their audition songs. Also, it's so good because there's so many of you looking for songs. You can each share material. If a song isn't great for someone else but it would work well for you, then you could use their song. And it was just a really good environment because everyone is kind of going towards the same end goal. Obviously, same goes for monologues. We brought in loads of different monologues, just saw what ones worked for us. Obviously Shakespeare and contemporary, because some schools it didn't need both, but some did. And yeah, it was just really good, and we could help each other find plays, and if you found a play that would suit someone else, you could give it to them, and etc. Most of us had our audition material by December. Obviously some people had it before then, but I remember my specific aim was I wanted everything chosen by December. So as much as your course is a year, it's very quick between starting and doing auditions. The audition process for GSA Foundation is very much like the BA audition. You do one day only though, so it's not 2 rounds, where you do a day where you do singing, dancing, acting, and an interview. And it's literally, I think, the same specifications for monologues and songs as the BA course, but obviously you do it all in one day instead of over a first round and a recall. You can also get offered the GSA Foundation through your BA recall. Some people get offered on the day of their BA recall a place on the foundation course if they feel that they're not quite ready for 3-year training. And just to conclude, I would 100% do the GSA Foundation if I went back and was to like relive that year. I think it was a great thing for me. It allowed me to grow up. It allowed me to learn so much more before I started at Erdang, and I just think it's really, it sounds cliche, but kind of shaped me into the person I am today. I'm so grateful for that year, and I'm so grateful for all the friends that I've met, and I just think it was absolutely brilliant, and I loved my year, and I feel like it set me up in like the right direction. I feel like I've ended up where I'm meant to be this year, and all of that I have GSA to thank for. So that is it for this video. If you have any other questions about GSA Foundation, be sure to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye!